I broke the seal now.
All right, so just a quick video on the different styles of roofs and components. So starting over here, simple gable, up and over, really simple. Some of these styles, we're not gonna go through all of them. You can, some of them are real rare, but simple gable, you'll see this. Then you have gables with dormers in them. A standard hip roof, a lot of houses have hips. Occasionally a Dutch gable you'll see, but a crossed hip and an intersecting hip. These are very common that you will see here. Hip and valley is the most common. Hip and valley is going to be when you have pretty much anything over 30, 40 squares, it's going to be this. So if anyone asks you, or is talking about what style of roof it is, it's a simple gable or it's a hip and valley, generally what you'll see. When it comes to dormers, you're going to have a few different style dormers. You're going to have a wall dormer that goes straight down, your standard dormer, which you will have flashing on the sides, and then you have an inserted or an inset dormer. These can get a little complicated because depending on what is over here is going to dictate whether or not it's going to leak or not, essentially. So sometimes you'll see a metal pan put there built into the siding, modified bitumen they'll put there, or if they really don't know what they're doing, they'll put shingles there, and I'm sure that will leak. But here's just a couple roof types. We're going to go to the next slide and go over some of the roof terms. So let's cut it up. All right. So roof terminology. This is something that you definitely want to study. It's not very complicated. This makes it look a lot more complicated than it actually is. But when we're talking amongst each other and you're talking with production and they have a lot of questions, a lot of these terms are what you're going to need to know. Like I said, this is making it look a lot more complicated, but we'll just start with simple stuff. A flat roof, pretty obvious, it's flat, right? Or a low pitch roof. Right? Low pitch is going to be under 412, right? Flashing right here, which is metal flashing. You'll also have flashing down here, here, across here, right? A hip and an eave, right? So your eave runs. Best thing is the eave. You'll always have a gutter on your eave. And then a hip comes up here. Again, then a rake goes up here. So you'll see the eaves and the rakes. The rakes go up. The eaves are flat, typically level with the ground, and you will have gutters there. Valley, two shingle areas are meeting. We talk about that. We talk about the chimney. The last one that's probably the most important one is, of course, your ridge and ridge vent, because we'll talk about that. And your fascia is what goes underneath that rake. So when you have a house like this, your fascia, you have wood fascia, vinyl wrapped fascia, and then your soffit is underneath, which in the ventilation section, you'll learn about that and how it helps the roof breathe. Basic roof terms, familiarize yourself with them just so we can talk and you can talk internally and be speaking the same language when it comes to roofing.